The goal of this video is to show you how to use a burette. The plan is that we're going to have the burette set up for you before you come to lab. You should find your burette set up on a burette stand which has a white ceramic base, and the burette will be held in place by a burette clamp that's spring loaded. You can adjust the burette on the clamp by pressing on the springs so that the burette is loose, and then you can move it up and down. And then you can also loosen the set screw for the burette clamp and move the clamp up or move the clamp down. You need to confirm that the burette is level. Sometimes it's hard to see that if you're looking at the burette when you're in front of it. So it's best to actually move over to the side, check whether or not the burette is level. If it's not level, what you want to do is loosen the clamp springs and adjust the burette till it looks level to you. I am going to rinse the burette 3 times with water. To do this, we're going to need a square bottle with the ionized water and a 400 ml waste beaker. Place the beaker under the burette and you will rinse it 3 times with a small volume of water. To regulate the flow of liquid through the burette, we're gonna use this valve here. It has handles. When the handles are vertical to the burette, the valve is open. When the handles are horizontal to the burette, the valve is closed. We're gonna be rinsing with water, but this is a good opportunity for you to get used to using this valve to regulate the flow of liquid. To rinse the burette, I like to start with the valve open, and then I just squirt a small volume of the water into the burette, and I'm using a circular motion to try to make sure that I rinse all of the surface and the inside wall. Once I get a little bit of flow, then I close the valve. The reason why I start with the valve open is because it makes it less likely that air will get stuck on the tip of the burette and the valve. I'm gonna put just a little bit more water in the burette, and I'm gonna practice playing with the valve to be able to get a controlled flow rate. I'm gonna first open it all the way so you can see how fast the liquid flows. Then I'm gonna close it slowly till I achieve a drop by drop flow rate. This is the speed that you're gonna wanna use when you're doing your titrations. Once you fill the tip of the burette with liquid, it's a good idea to try to keep it full from this point on. You also want to check for leaks when you're just rinsing the burette with the deionized water. If there's no leaks, you can continue rinsing. If there are leaks, make sure you let Alberto or Lydia know. I'm going to finish doing the next 2 rinses. So I'm actually just gonna open the flow about halfway, and I'm gonna wait till the water gets close to the valve. And before it goes dry, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more water to the burette. This will be rinse number 2. Again, I'm just watching the water go down on the burette, and before it reaches the valve, I'm gonna add more. So now I rinse the burette 3 times with water. I'm watching the water flow out of the burette, and I'm gonna stop it when it gets close to the valve. So notice that I did leave a little bit of water, and the reason for that, as I told you, is because I don't want air moving into the tip of the burette, because air can be really difficult to get out of the tip.